Every day with its own wahala. Hello, my correct people of this world. You guys are highly welcome back to my channel. Yes, you guys, today we're going to be talking about Tonto Dikeh and Cubana Chief Priest. Yes, I think this the Aquarius is long overdue because ever since Tonto Dikeh made a secret donation to the alleged baby mama of Cubana Chief Priest, I know he has been harboring some stuff inside of him, of which he has refused to unleash, owing to the fact that maybe he sees her as his sister. But a few hours back, the cat was let loose as every one of them came out pouring their minds out. Alright, you guys are highly welcome back to my channel. This is Gina Ruben's channel, and if it's your first time here and you haven't subscribed, the time is now for you to subscribe. Please look down below. You see a red subscription because money na water. Please subscribe to my channel. So this is Cubana Chief Priest on his way to receive his award, his son award that was given him a few days back. He was honored, I don't as the best hotelier be recept. There's a name they called it. Whatever receptionist, something that somebody that can receive people very well. He's an entertaining person and he doesn't look back when it comes to receiving and taking care of people. There's a word they use there in that award. I really do not want to go back to reading it, but it was a wonderful award, and I know Cubana Chief Priest is good at reception. You see how serious it takes everyone that is close to him. If it's your function, he's there present and supporting you with all his body strength and spirit, despite the fact that he's a very healthy man. He does it as if he's a very tiny guy, you know. He says money and water, and there's this baby mama in Kenya, a lady that claims to be the mother of Cubana Chief Priest's son. That Cubana Chief Priest said he doesn't know her. She has been disturbing him on social media, making videos every day, going on live videos and telling everyone who cares to listen or watch that Cubana is the father of her son. But a lot of people are saying the lady actually looks like Cubana and the child looks like the lady, which makes it easy for the child to have Cubana's resemblance because Cubana and the lady have a striking resemblance. So a lot of things have been going under the carpet that we didn't know. Now Tonto Dikeh came out a few hours back saying stop being so understanding and make them understand you ain't to be played with. I don't know why she said that, but let's read more on what Tonto Dikeh posted. She said, "This is exactly what they wanted. Let me begin with Humphrey Dumphy, Cubana Chief Priest. I always knew you were slow, but the extent of it remains baffling. At what point did your personal or family matters become relevant to me? I never involved you in my conversation, especially one where I was addressing a blog for twisting my words and misdirecting their claims towards you. Are you upset because of out of pity I gave your baby mama some financial assistance years ago? These gist lover accusations have become tired and repetitive. If you have no cause of action, then STFU. You all dance around my name like Teletubbies, unable to sue or take your proof, even file a proper petition with authorities, unless you identify as a woman beater. Otherwise, I don't see any reason for comparison on mine or yours. And one last thing, please enlighten the world on what favor I ever asked of you. Calling you on behalf of a colleague, pressured by Larry Shoes, persistent request is hardly a topic for discussion, unless your intent is to embarrass that person. Point of correction, you never declined. You simply said you will look into it. You didn't help her, but can't you see how God's glory is radiating around the said person with bigger and better deals to her credit? Little people be little people. I have no interest in your family dynamics, whether they stand on solid grounds or not. But let's not forget that on that same solid rock, you father the child you are now running from in Kenya. Boy, please, goodbye. I am not a child competing over who has the bigger horse. I don't need to put a label on you. Nwa Malaysia. So the post that actually brought this whole matter, I'm going to read it right now. The post that Tonto Dikeh complained about some other blogs that are also uh, dragging the matter and making it look like a big deal. When this whole thing came out, we were like, how can Tonto Dikeh go give her money silently? Some people appreciated her for doing that, saying in everything that you do, you put on social media, that she was actually a good person, or which is actually a good person. So Tonto Dikeh went on to write, Insta blog Niger, your misrepresentation is both reckless and misleading. You deliberately omitted the part where I clarified that this was a foundation-related matter and instead attempted to fabricate a conflict. Such blatant manipulation is unacceptable. If you are not engaged in taking bribes today, then you are actively spreading falsehood and distorting people's word. Either way, your credibility remains in question. Wahala. So Instablog is a very big blog on IG, that used to post things. So she said what she shared was not what they completely posted. They actually removed some part and made they took out the ones that would bring problem, that will instigate anger from each and every one of those people that were reading it. You understand? Internet, if you follow them, they enter inside pit. But make we they read, they go. So after all of this, the very dark man came into the matter. Tonto Dikeh continued by questioning Cubana Cp's integrity. She said, I was under the impression that it was women who were supposed to be avoiding DNA tests. So why are men the ones running now? The irony is unreal. Make it make sense. Running a foundation is not for might-hearted. That was Tonto Dikeh referring to Cubana Cp for not conducting a DNA test with the Kenyan woman that claims to have a son for him. So, after that, the very dark man came to question her too, saying, remember, this accusation came first from Gistlover, and she donated 1 million to her and asked Nigerians to donate too. Make it make sense with the Gistlover allegations. I have always known it was sponsored, same way they tried to rob me in my show. In that my show was Mohbad's last show that I am a suspect. My only crime was you asking me for favors and I declined. You go chase me enter gutter. My marriage is built on a solid rock. It can never be like yours. Blackmailer, TCO. Tonto Dikeh CEO, Gistlover Nigeria Limited. So this was what Cubana Cp wrote, saying that wahala. So this is the reply that Tonto Dikeh just replied. So Cubana Cp said Tonto Dikeh is actually the Gistlover. You understand? They've been calling her out for being Gistlover, she and Iyabo Ojo. Not today, not yesterday. Ever since Mohbad passed, they've been saying Tonto Dikeh is the owner of Gistlover, and that she donated 1 million naira to the Kenyan lady and asked other people to donate. And the news first broke out on Gistlover, which is owned by Tonto Dikeh. Allegedly, we don't know. We're not sure. Tonto Dikeh has said she's not the one that is the owner of Gistlover, but they keep saying she's the one. So, aside from that, the very dark man was the one that confiscated, as he manipulated the whole justice for Mohbad that 2024, right? He asked that Wunmi should go conduct a DNA, that the boy doesn't look like Mohbad. He actually looks like the other guy that they said quiet Mohbad. So he has been dragging Wunmi all along. And all of a sudden, after the last interview that Wunmi had with his Judy and this guy, what's his name? And Arise TV, and TVC, he has changed his mind. He went on a U-turn and now said, no, that he believes Wunmi is innocent. Wunmi did not buy Mohbad. As a matter of fact, that boy is Mohbad's son. And now he's asking Wunmi to come and meet him. The very dark man is asking Wunmi, the same woman you condemned and judged and made the whole world begin to dislike her. You're not asking her to come and meet you to do a DNA. The very dark man is asking Wunmi to come and meet him so he can go and conduct a DNA on Liam. Who does that? You think you're the wisest man on earth? Like, I don't get it. Okay, I'm not supporting anybody, but so on that note, Wunmi has replied him saying, Vincent, for nearly 2 years I have endured your harassment, false narrative, and attempt to obstruct justice for my husband's Mohbad. Despite my silence, you have continued to spread misinformation, even going as far as questioning the paternity of our son Liam. Let me make this clear. My silence was never weakness. It was a choice to mourn my husband with dignity and allow legal procedures to take their course. Your relentless attacks only expose your bias against him and everything he stood for. But I firmly believe in karma. So this is Wunmi talking to the very dark man. If you're wondering who Vincent is, his actual name is Vincent. Is it Vincent Assi? Something like that. Something like that. He's from Edo State, Benin, or something close to that. So he was the one that questioned the paternity of Liam and made it to go viral, that everybody started questioning too. She goes on to say, let me reiterate that I will not be coerced into giving full details of any disagreements my husband and I had. Couples argue, and it's normal. I would like to remind you that I recorded my husband during an episode he had after suffering trauma at the hands of some NDLEA officers. I played the recording back to him, and he apologized. We then moved forward, got married, and had a child. Your attempt to bully me and my son are futile. Vincent, you are the last person I would ever seek help from. Correct. She went on to say, your hypocrisy is striking, given your investment in analyzing my family while ignoring your own. As a woman and mother, I have found my voice and will continue to stand up for my son. If my previous statements haven't satisfied you, I suggest you obtain a copy of my official statement from the police station. Your biased support for my husband's enemies is notable, but I am confident God is on my side. You can't break me or my son. You guys heard her clear and sound. She said she's not going to fall or agree to anything coming from very dark man, because he was one that distracted the whole justice for Mohbad by saying Wunmi is the person that bought Mohbad and all that boy is not Mohbad's son. So why are you not asking the same woman you claim is not the father of the boy, is not the father of the boy, and you're not asking the same woman to come and meet you for DNA? Are you God? Like, I don't get it. She went on to say, regarding the DNA test, I have stated repeatedly that I am willing to cooperate when my father-in-law is ready and my lawyers are handling it according to the law. However, I will not be dictated to or commanded by you or anyone aside mentioned. Your audacity is appalling, considering your role in spreading misinformation about my husband's passing and your allegiance to those who bullied and exploited him. I demand that you respect my boundaries and leave me and my son alone. You have done our family enough damage. I'm not supporting Wunmi, but I love the fact that she's standing strong for herself and her son. She didn't stop there. She went on to say, let this serve as a final warning. I will no longer respond to your messages or engage with you in any way or form, because the last time I checked, you are just one of the benefactors of my husband's passing, who bullied him immediately, who bullied his immediate family and used his passing to gain popularity and fame. If you are genuinely concerned about DNA testing, I suggest you start by questioning your own paternity. Mind your business and leave me and my family out of your vindictive pursuit. Very wonderful write-up. Thank God for Wumi. She said she only kept quiet to mourn her husband, and now she's out and out for good for everyone. So what do you guys think? Is Wumi doing the right thing? Because the very dark man did a lot of damage control, though. He did so much to this family. What's your thought on this? Let me know what you think about this on the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. And what do you think about Tonto and Cubana Cp? Please subscribe, like, and share.